Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my application presentation video. I was assigned to do Module 4, so Chapter 4, which is Mapping the Territory. The specific title that I wanted to focus on throughout the chapter was the Sociocultural Tradition, which is about the communication as the creation and enactment of social reality. So this is basically saying that the way we communicate is linked to all of our friendships and relationships. But what I found interesting is in one of the first paragraphs, it says, most of us assume that words reflect what actually exists. However, theorists in this tradition suggest that the process often works the other way around. Our view of reality is strongly shaped by the language we've used since we were infants. So I definitely relate to this because I was born in Australia, and not that Australia is rude in any way, but it's a lot like the rest of, Europe is similar. We're not unfriendly people. We're very friendly once you get to know us, but we just don't see the point in saying hi to strangers or waving at people in the cars or, just sparking up conversations with strangers. We just don't do that. So whenever I moved here, people thought I was very rude because I wasn't, like as friendly as especially Texans are. They just want to say hi to everybody, want to know how you're doing, like in the grocery store line, which would really never happen in Australia. Maybe because the culture is more fast-paced and it's a city that I lived in anyway, and it's fast-paced and people don't have time to just sit around and talk. They got things to do, they're on the phone, or they're with friends already. So I was definitely in a culture shock whenever I moved here and started going to school. And it was high school, so word got around and everyone just thought I was so rude. And I couldn't believe it because I'm so nice to everybody, but I guess just the way I grew up in my language that I was taught really shapes, how I communicate with people in my relationships. It says that there was a Patricia Sias, who was a communication professor at the University of Arizona, did a study on 25 people at various jobs and wanted to talk about their job experience and their relationships. About 4 months ago, me and 4 other girls helped open a cycling studio called Cycle Bar, and one of the girls got promoted to manager a couple months down the line after we were already like super close friends. And that girl that got promoted felt extremely guilty, and she was like, I don't want it just to ruin our friendships. Like, I really hope we all stay like great friends like we have been, and because we met each other and grew and started hanging out a lot, and we were all very close at this time that she got promoted. And of course all the other girls were like, no, of course not, it's not gonna change anything, we're happy for you. But sure enough, it was okay for a couple of weeks, and then it went bad because this girl, even though she said she was, going to be very nice and let us know things, she was not at all, and it just changed. And I don't think the rest of us could deal with, like, how she was acting as manager, and she kind of treated us like crap, so we started not inviting her to things. But Sayus mentioned that, where is it? One of the most ways that people stop being friends, like coworkers stop being friends, is promotion. The way the friendships dissolved was remarkably similar. Almost all work stories use indirect communication to change their relationship. And yeah, our communication with her did, kind of go south. So maybe so the culture of it being the work, it just didn't work for us. So, and that was upsetting, but I definitely believe in the culture of communication and because if you start out as friends at work, you don't really have much outside of that. You're just knowing each other in the workplace. So if one of you gets promoted, that changes the whole situation of the friend group. So that's definitely what it was. And I understand that now. And it's sad, but I mean, we're still friends. So it's all good. Thank you guys for watching.